What's good, boys? You already seen the title. You already know what the video is about. How I sold 4K in ALP in my first week in the business and then 0 the next week. So, guys, to be honest, let me start out by pulling up some numbers for you guys. I kind of want to show you what it's looking like, what it was looking like, and what it's been looking like recently. And then I kind of want to dive into why I believe it's looking this way. So, I started this new job. If you guys don't know, I started this job selling insurance December 4th. Throughout the month of December, I was pretty much just in training, underneath the people. And then starting the beginning of January, I got released. So now I'm on my own. Now I'm my own agent, and I'm not in training anymore. So this is where the start of my timeline is, So first week in the biz, I dropped 4K in biz, and we have this thing called, give me 1 second. We have this thing called, what is it called? Coffee with the Closers. It's called Coffee with the Closers. So in Coffee with the Closers, it's anybody over 3K ALP on the week, they get to talk. So first week in the biz, I'm over 3K. I'm feeling good, bro. Listen to this. From January 2nd to January 6th, I had 17 appointments booked, 9 sits, 3 sales, with a total of 3,957 ALP and 49 referrals collected. In the next week, I had 16 appointments booked, 4 sits, 0 sales, 7 referrals collected. So, you can see the disparity in there. And this past week, I only had 1 sale. It was a good, about $1,200 sale, but 1 sale is not enough for the places where I'm trying to go. My goal is I'm trying to get at least 20K months, because 20K months put me at 10K a month. I would be very comfortable with that. That would be a good starting. That would be a good next rung up, next couple rings up for my ladder of growth. You know what I'm saying? I feel like 10K months are a big deal, and that's totally possible with this opportunity that I'm in. But what I'm seeing here in this first week, obviously 9 sits, 3 sales. The statistics that my company has provided say about 30% of the sits that you do sit with are going to be sales. So that's right on the numbers right there. Again, that 3,957, we're rounding it up to 4K because this is YouTube, and that's what we do for the clicks. So what I'm saying is, the numbers are going to play out. And this first week, all the way up until I got released, what I was really doing, my fault. I don't know if the camera cut out. I had low battery. What I was really doing is a strategy by Brandon Carter. He calls it the full immersion strategy. So all day long, no matter what you're doing, if you're not sitting or selling, you have earbuds in or headphones on, listening to sales training, sales videos, sales audios, audio books, podcasts, YouTube, whatever. Sales or mindset. And this whole time, I was pretty much on a full immersion. It wasn't 24/7. And then after that week, to be honest, maybe it's me. Maybe I wasn't working hard enough. You know what I'm saying? If I did it one week, why can't I do it the next? Why can't I do it the next? So it's maybe that's the place where I'm at, where it's it's just me. And then maybe on the flip side, it's just the numbers playing out. I had a good week, and the next week wasn't so good. Maybe that's just the numbers playing out. But I think that's a weak mindset to have, to be honest, because then it's just up to luck. And if I leave it up to luck, then it's never up to me. And if it's never up to me, then I can't go and do what I want to do. I feel like I have to make it up to me and put it on my own shoulders, so that way I can make it happen every single week, luck or no luck. So I feel like maybe the difference is I just wasn't working hard enough. And maybe that's what the difference is for you as well. This week here, I guess we'll see how it goes. We'll see if it's me. Because if I turn back on, if I do what I was doing, training every day, doing that full immersion, you know what I'm saying, asking questions at the end of every sit, asking about how I could get better, trying to, in those 10 a.m. workshops, asking questions every single time. If I can get back to that for the rest of this week, and I could really lock in on the mindset and the knowledge part of the business, then I don't see how I could fail. If I put in the effort day in and day out, making the dials, trying to get on sits, because I think that that's the key, to be honest. The more people you get in front of, the faster your skill set is going to grow, because, practicing is great, but what is practicing if you don't get to see it in action? Like, no doubt you learn more from playing in the game than you do just in practice. Now, of course, you need to practice to increase your skills, but you need to see how these skills work out in game. That's why people study film. People don't study people's practice film. They study game film, because this is where it's at. So if you can get in the game, that's where the knowledge is at. So I think that's what I need to focus on. Keep in mind, it's not like I'm not dialing either. I'm hitting at least $500-600 a day. Maybe I got to do more, though. I got to do more, because maybe I could be leaving voicemails. I could be text knocking. I could be sending videos to the members, trying to get them anything to get it booked. And then I had 16 books, 4 showed. Last week, 18 booked, 4 showed. So maybe that's on me. Maybe I got to do my solidification harder. Maybe I got to send more texts throughout the week if they're pre-booked. Or like I said, that video. This is what I mean. I think having this type of mindset here, where I can think, okay, this is what I need to do better. I'm looking at the numbers. I'm seeing where I'm lacking. Because if I can improve just 1% every week, it's like that I don't know if you guys ever actually heard where the 1% rule came from. It was this like scientist dude or coach. He was a coach of like a bicyclist country, and he came, and this one team has been losing for years and years. And then so what they did was they tried to improve in 1% in every metric, right? If you improve in 1% in every metric every day, you come up with new technologies and new ways to do things, new ways to get better, and that 1% incremental gain compounds, and then by the time you're running out of 1%ers, you're already at the top. And that's what happened. They came in as the worst cycling team, and they left. They won so many, you know what I mean? They got those Tour de France's or whatever. I don't know the exact story, but off my memory, that it went something like that. So I think that's something that we could really implement into the biz, into the whole deal as well. Like, if we can improve every day on something, if we can find these discrepancies in our work and improve upon them, then how could we lose? How could we lose? Because I think that's the same with life, to be honest. How could you lose? So my first week, I was going hard. Second week, I wasn't going as hard. I wasn't putting in the work that's needed. And that's the work that's needed in this deal, I believe. So I think that's all it is, to be honest. Like I said, it's the same with this deal, it's the same with life. If you have a goal, you need to go for it every single day. You need to squeeze the most out of every day, or else the numbers could never play out. If you leave it up to luck, the numbers will never play out in your favor. There's a part of this game called life where you just have to force it. I feel like, of course, you need the stars to align in your favor, but at the end of the day, if you're trusting in God and putting your all into everything every day, God's going to bless you. The cards are going to work out. The numbers are going to play out. And I think that's really the key to life, to be honest. If you want to reach your goals, you got to do the most every day. Trust in God and stay faithful. Keep your head down. Job ain't finished, right? That's what Kobe said. Stay focused on your goals. Have clear goals, but have them broken down into bite-sized things. Like, what's the analogy? How do you eat an elephant? By taking a bite. So I think that's what it is, really, to be honest. Just the effort, sorry, I gotta keep my voice low. My parents are home and everything like that. I can't give you all my energy right now. But I'm trying. I'm trying. But I think y'all are feeling me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, a great rest of your day. You know what I'm saying? Please stay grateful for the things that you have. I'm in my parents' crib right now, but I got a bed, bro. And I got food every day, so I'm thankful. This is my biz. It's not going too well right now, but it's gonna get better. I'm thankful for this opportunity, you feel me? I'm thankful for just to be alive and breathe. I'm thankful for my faith, for God, for always bringing me along through all the hard times of my life. I'm 19 years old, but I feel like I've matured so much in the past couple years because all the things that have been going on, you feel me? And I think that's how you gotta look at life, and that's the best way to grow, to take everything as a lesson. Take everything as something that you could learn so that way you could progress. Because, I mean, nobody just makes it on the first turn. Everybody be failing. But it's not really a failure. If you learn something, it's a learning lesson. And those maybe lessons are better than wins, because wins, I mean, yeah, you can analyze them, but it's not the same. You can't say, where did I go wrong on this, and take complete accountability in yourself to improve upon yourself. And I think that's another key. DJ Khaled on the beat. But I'm saying, you guys need to chase at something every day. Make your name mean something, you feel me? Make your name mean something. Make your family proud. Make yourself proud. That's more important than even making your family proud, is you're proud of yourself. At the end of the day, you can look back on how hard you're working, and what you're doing, where you're going with your life, and you're happy with that. Content, satisfied but never content. You're satisfied. There's something inside of you that says, yeah, I'm doing something. This is good. I'm going to be somewhere. I'm going to be someone. Just need to keep sticking on the straight and narrow road, you feel me? I feel like anybody could get it. If you got that determination, anybody could get it. I don't see why you couldn't get it. A lot of people just don't have the right mindset. It's something that I've noticed with all areas of life. Mindset is key in everything. Your mind is the most powerful thing we've had. Everything that you say out of your mouth is self-hypnosis. See what I'm saying? You're listening to the things you say, and you believe them. Your brain believes them because it's coming from you. Who can you believe more than anybody else? Yourself, right? So sometimes that's the most important thing, the words that come out of our mouths, the things that we think in our head. The mindset at the end of the day. So you need to make sure you're good, bro. And if you're not good, let me know. We could chat it up. We could chat it out. We could be bros. But yeah, guys, make your name mean something. I'm telling you. Pick out what you want to do and do it. Don't care what anybody thinks about you. Do it. Who cares, bro? I love you guys. Stay blessed. Peace out.